Chapter 283. The butterfly of light unleashed its destructive light. 6 beams of light shot out from the 6 white spots on its wings. At this moment, the purple tiger roared, releasing its kingdom of darkness, and the surrounding space was immediately engulfed by its darkness. The mother crow also joined, instantly producing thousands of clones, occupying the space. Perhaps these 3 beasts were testing their powers. Their battle created a massive light reaction in the sky. The Crocodile King, along with Cheesy, was observing from below. Cheesy asked, "So, who do you think will win?" "Well, that's a hard question to answer. That crow is incredibly hard to kill, as it practically has thousands of lives when fighting opponents of equal strength, while the other 2 are no pushovers either, having fully absorbed the precious fruits of light and reaching the 4th order. However, if we must compare, the immortal crow clearly still holds an edge over them. Look, it's attacking with the eye inside its mouth in a wide-range strike." Cheesy asked again. "What about you, Crocodile King? If it were you, would you be able to win?" The Crocodile King didn't hesitate, immediately declaring himself the strongest. This statement startled Cheesy. He frowned and declared that he didn't agree, that the crocodile was not the strongest here. Faced with someone as boastful as the Crocodile King, Cheesy could only reveal his true self, declaring, "I'm terrifyingly strong, I'm serious. No matter how powerful the enemy is, I'm not afraid. You know, I've never even used my full strength yet." The crocodile remained silent. Instead of arguing about who's the strongest, the Crocodile King turned to speak sincerely. "Old Ninth, even though we don't often hang out, when you went to GR City alone, you were a true man." This statement immediately made Cheesy's radio fall silent, and then he awkwardly praised the Crocodile King, calling him Old Fourth, with embarrassment. Suddenly, Cheesy asked again, "Can you help me with one thing, Crocodile King? That is, to repay my debt of 1,000 bamboo shoots to my older brother. Damn it, this is why I shouldn't hang out with Cheesy too much." Somewhere outside the Earth, where the beautiful planet could be seen close by, it wasn't clear if this was the moon or not. A girl in purple appeared in a cave. She walked along a stone bridge, approaching a massive, bubbling lava pool below. Today, she had to report to someone. She said, "In just 1 more year, you will be free." In front of her was a giant head, with long, disheveled white hair. The flesh of this being was dry and gray like bark. Then he opened his eyes. Perhaps this was the same being who had taken over the body of the girl to act, though he had lied, saying he was dead, but clearly wasn't. The 2 remained silent, staring at each other. Meanwhile, deep under the Earth's oceans, the waves seemed particularly strong today. Beneath the sea, a mutated whale was entering through a large stone door, where the light was always bright. After so many chapters, we have seen this place before, but still don't know what lies beyond it. In the Free Federation's floating city, it had now become an independent fortress. A red demon was being kept here for research purposes, with countless wires attached to its body. A scientist, after closely examining the structure of the creature's cells through a microscope, was shocked, exclaiming that this thing clearly didn't originate from Earth. Though it had internal organs, its deeper structure was entirely different. At the United Nations, under Yule's leadership, they held a press conference on the Red Demon Corps' attack on Misty Mountain and the Sand Kingdom. Yule declared that these creatures were at least transcendent 4th order, and they might only be a low-level legion. He continued to show images of the Red Demon leader, a 5th order being. The people below immediately speculated that this was their leader, given its larger form and wings. Yule confirmed this, adding that from the creature's words, they had learned of even stronger beings. This statement caused a stir below. Stronger than a 5th order could only mean 6th order. The politicians were sweating profusely, as this was extremely bad news. Yule continued, stating that what the Divine Tree wanted him to convey was this. In space, there are countless powerful enemies heading towards Earth, and this is the time for us to prepare for the great war ahead. Don't let the same tragedy repeat itself again. A European politician immediately spoke up, asking if they could trust Yuziu. This question was a direct challenge to Yule, as if asking whether Yule could be trusted. Yule's eyes narrowed as he sternly replied, "Absolutely. Yule's firm tone frightened the people below, as he continued. What we need to do now is global preparation for war. At Sky Mountain, a beautiful flower bloomed, showing off its splendor under the world's light. The divine dragon and seahorse god were admiring the flower, but their hearts were filled with worry, for they knew the balance of the future was once again tilting sharply. The divine dragon hesitantly asked, Do you really think a great war will happen? The seahorse god couldn't answer this question, so he decided he needed to take a trip to Misty Mountain. On the moon, the laurel tree was reporting to its master, saying that humanity below was showing signs of unrest, with nations enhancing their military power everywhere. Only the divine tree understood that this was a consequence of Yule delivering the divine tree's message to humanity. The divine tree thought to itself that its followers were now strong enough, and they could handle the issues they encountered without the divine tree being there. Then the divine tree ordered the laurel tree to inform the 9 tails that it would be leaving to search for a new place for a while. All matters on Misty Mountain would be handled by the 9 great beasts and the flower spirit. The divine tree added that this time, it seemed like it would be away for quite a while. The laurel tree curiously asked, Where exactly are you going, master? It's that green planet. It's been so long, and the plan to explore it has been delayed for too long now. Just thinking about it excited the divine tree, remembering the time it saw those beautiful elf creatures, didn't it? The divine tree was determined that this trip would yield something, making itself stronger. The laurel tree asked when its master would return. Well, the truth is, even the divine tree didn't know. It could only say that when it returned, it would definitely be stronger. Then the divine tree's eyes narrowed, its face full of determination. End of chapter 283.